What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another World of Warcraft video for the War Within, and today we have the return of the Darkmoon Faire, which is an event you should definitely look at taking advantage of in a couple of different ways. Now, the Darkmoon Faire is going to be absolutely massive for professions and also reputation, and I'll be talking about why throughout this video. So Darkmoon Faire, like if you're watching from North America, you probably have a couple of hours left until it happens, but for EU it just happened like half an hour ago. So we have the Darkmoon Faire active right now and will be active throughout the entire week. So for the professions, it's not like you have to rush this. Darkmoon Faire will be here all week anyway, so you can do this even on Friday, so you don't really have any rush here, but you can do it today, tomorrow, Friday, whenever really. You have a full week. So Darkmoon Faire will be here for a full week and starting right now on EU in a couple of hours on North America. And what this is really good for is that in professions you have a profession quest in Darkmoon Faire that gives you both skill points and knowledge points. Now you can see it gives me classic alchemy skill, and that is because I have maxed out Dragonflight, not Dragonflight but the War Within skill. So when you have maxed out the War Within, it gives you classic skill points instead, but if you have not maxed out the War Within skill points, then it will give you 2 skill points towards your current profession, which can be really good in certain professions where those skill points are pretty expensive. Think about alchemy for example, enchanting especially, and even the later points in tailoring can be very expensive as well. The point is you get 2 skill points for free, which can save you gold. In addition to that, you get 4 Darkmoon price tickets, which you can use to buy certain items, so you can transfer those as well. It's just like a free currency you're getting anyway for doing these quests. So you get 4 per quest, and you have 2 professions, so that's 8 of them per character you're doing this on. Now, the grand prize is the 3 knowledge points you also get here, so that is 3 knowledge points you get in addition to your weeklies and everything like that, and knowledge points is absolutely crucial for making gold right now. In tailoring, for example, you really want to have a knowledge point in both multicraft and resourcefulness to make gold from making bolts. At the moment, a lot of professions, especially this week, have a really tanked in profit. So the only really way to make profit right now is by having maxed out knowledge points and spending those in ways to improve your profits. In alchemy, for example, you want to have a lot of knowledge points to get more skill points in whatever you are crafting, but you also need to have multicraft to make more potions and more flasks to actually make profit. So you have to have both this one for bulk production, and then you need to have a bunch of skill points as well to downgrade from quality 3 to quality 2 and sometimes even quality 1. So the more you can downgrade the materials you're spending, the more gold you will make, and the point is profitability right now is heavily gated behind your knowledge points, and getting 3 of them for free will be absolutely massive, which you can get by doing your profession quest in the Darkmoon Faire. And while I'm talking about profession quest, here's a quick list of items that you need to bring to the Darkmoon Faire based on the professions you have. So for alchemy, for example, you need to bring 5 moonberry juice to combine with the other item you get here. I actually have alchemy on this character, so I'm going to show you right now. You are making the fizzy fusion, and you are making 5 moonberry fizz, and you actually do this by using moonberry juice, and the other item you buy from this vendor right here. Not this, but the vendor who gave you the quest. So you literally buy fizzy fair drink and combine those with moonberry juice, and that is the entire quest. Now, if you don't bring the moonberry juice ahead of time, you have to go back to a capital city or back to the city where you enter the Darkmoon Faire, because you can't buy them at the Darkmoon Faire. So having a list like this will be absolutely, like, it will save you so much time, and it's just good to know which items to bring. And this list right here just shows it very easily, and it's really easily readable. You don't have to skip through like the Wowhead post, which is not that easy to follow, but this list should be easy to follow. So once again, for alchemy it's 5 moonberry juice, for cooking it's 5 simple flour, for inscription it's 5 light parchments, for leatherworking you have 10 shiny baubles, 5 coarse threads, and 5 blue dyes, and for tailoring you have 1 coarse thread, 1 red dye, and 1 blue dye. Those are the items you need to bring for those professions for those quests. Now the quests themselves are super simple. simple. They should take you a couple of minutes at most. Even the enchanting one, for example, you just pick up a quest over here, then you loot enchanted weapons on the ground, and that is the entire quest. The only thing that takes time here really is going to the Darkmoon Faire and then going back as well. But the point is, you kind of want to go to the Darkmoon Faire anyway, because unless you have maxed out your renowns, now this week is a really good time to farm renown, because you can ride the carousel, and riding the carousel gives you 10% more reputation, and I'm just going to show you this right now while I'm here. So for this, you go to this person right here, you buy a book of the ride ticket book, you buy this one, you then open that, it gives you 5 ride tickets, and then you go onto the carousel, and you sit here for like 20 seconds, something like that, and you will then get a 1-hour buff that will give you 10% experience and also 10% reputation. So whether you are leveling up characters, leveling up alts, or even farming reputation, this week is a really good time to do both of those activities. If you're doing your world quests, make sure to go to Darkmoon Faire and ride the carousel first and get 10% more reputation. Likewise, if you're farming rares, they usually give you a lot of renown in the War Within. Go and ride the carousel first and get 10% more. Basically, when you do that, every 10 rare, you basically get 1 additional rare for free. Now, I remember that when I talked about the profession quest, they gave you 4 Darkmoon prize tickets, so if you have 2 professions, you get 8 of them. Well, you can actually hand those in to buy hats, and the Darkmoon hats are basically this one right here, increases your experience and reputation gains by 10% for 1 hour, and that doesn't stack with the carousel, by the way, but you can use this instead of having to go back. So you can ride the carousel once when you're here anyway, and then you can stack up, let's just say you buy 5 hats, and then you never have to go back to the Darkmoon Faire Island. You can then just keep those hats on your character and refresh whenever you need to, and they cost you 10 prize tickets each, so basically every character you bring here, you get 80% of a hat. So do this on 5 characters and you will have 4 hats for free, just by doing your profession quest. Now there are other quests as well that will give you that currency, so you can get that currency in many different ways, but you basically get the hats for free anyway by doing those profession quests. So whether you are working on your professions, whether you are leveling up alt characters, or if you're working on your renown, this week is a really good week to do all of those 3 things, and the Darkmoon Faire will really help you out on, once again, all those 3 things. The Darkmoon Faire also offers a wide variety of daily quests that will also give you currencies that you can spend on transmog items, mounts, and battle pets. I really do like the Darkmoon Faire. The whole vibe around the Darkmoon Faire is also fantastic. I like the place. I also like the dailies. I'm one of those people, but yeah, Darkmoon Faire is out, gonna be here for a week. You have a full week to take advantage of it. It gives you plus renown, plus experience, and you get both skill points and knowledge points for free. It's huge for gold making, huge for progressing in the War Within in general, and yeah, that's it, that's the video. If you want to know more about gold making as well, like we're talking about knowledge points here, you're getting knowledge points from the Darkmoon Faire, and knowledge points are so crucial to making gold right now. I mean, this week, the profit margins went down so much that you pretty much have to min-max right now to make gold, and if you want to have more information on that min-maxing aspect, can I talk today? That min-maxing aspect of gold making, then I do have a gold making guide for that exact purpose, where I talk more about gold making, we deep dive further into the gold making topic, and we talk more about how to spend your knowledge point the best way, and certain builds to go for in leatherworking, for example, tailoring, enchanting, just how to make gold with professions. In addition to that, you get access to a gold making Discord server where you can ask questions, share successes, share failures, and I even give you guys early access to videos over there and exclusive content as well. So you get more content and earlier access to content. Either way, that's basically the video for today. Check out the guide through the link down below, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and make sure to take advantage of the Darkmoon Faire. It is a great time to just play the game and get more bang for your buck. Either way, bye bye.